the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Outdoors Outdoors with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you guys a bit of a review video on the, well, sort of pitching as well, on kind of the porch door for the Cayman Combi. So what I'm going to do is basically go through the process of how this attaches, showing you quite clearly. And the joys obviously with this particular one is that they can go on either side. So you can either have it on sort of the back or the front, depending on which way. So really nice and versatile. You can change and chop and change depending on what the weather's doing. We've got a separate video about the actual awning itself, but so I thought I'd just do one of the actual kind of door extension. It quite happily zips on, so what you want to do first and foremost is locate where the zip point is. It should be on this near side here, so if I just insert that, goes down into place. And you want to kind of just hold the fabric up as we kind of pull it across. It does help you get taller, I must say. You want to be careful not to get it kind of caught in the material. And there's a little flap there, which normally has a gyro on, you want to be careful of as well. So once it's physically zipped on the top, what we can then do is make sure there's a little baffle part here. Make sure that's snugly over the back there. Now I've attached it, what I can do just to make sure that I can get a proper wraparound seal to it, I'm just going to remove the gyro points here, just so I can almost go around that. And there's little toggle points located on each side, so all I'm going to do is just toggle that onto the main body of the awning. So I'll come around to that side and show you a bit more clearly in 1 second. I mean, that guiding point which I've just removed, there's no reason why you can't really kind of have that internally. I mean, if you want extra stability, I mean, there is a guide point there anyway, so as it's sort of fixed to the main body of the awning, you know, it just gives you that bit more of a secondary sort of securing point. What I'm going to then do is peg down the bottom here, just almost back a bit, just so it means that the baffle itself can stay nice and tight. And you kind of almost want to peg it a little bit beyond what you're going to. The reason being is the fact that as you kind of bring it forward, it's going to tension forward. So you can see these are the black toggle points here. So that's what we're going to kind of go, and you've got little ring points located there. So it's kind of, you do need to get a bit more tension on it. It's a nice tight fit. It wants to be tight. The less sort of material you've got flapping around, the less likely it's to get damaged in the long run. So just going to work our way down. If you've got two people, it makes it obviously a lot easier. Not much. And again, what you probably do is with the guiding points that you've just removed is, if you want to, just toggle it up and make it a bit of a smarter job, really. And then last but not least, but having a sort of a toggle system like this is brilliant, because it means that you get a solid kind of seal to the point at every point. So you're not just relying on the baffle. A lot often you find when you do that sort of thing, they don't always fit the best. So it just makes a big difference. So I'll peg it back a little bit further than I think I need. So I can always got a webbing strap on there I can adjust off if need be. Now what I'm going to do is I want to basically get the next pegging points dead square. So I'm looking for the webbing strap, which is the point there, making sure the door is completely zipped up at the front, just then you're not going to over tension it. So we'll take that dead square with the awning itself. Make sure you want to peg almost down along this seam. So make sure the guy puts that out of the way. So we've done that side. Do the same the other side. You want to sort of, I always like to extend the webbing strap points fully. That way you can always kind of just adjust it as and when you need to. What we do is just tension that door as well. Cross over these points just to get that door looking sharp, but then also when you need to re-zip back up, you haven't got too much strain on one single point. So, cross over, cross over. And you see from the door itself, you've got almost two kind of doors. So you've got a halfway door, and then you can sort of have it fully open. So that pegging point there is pulling the main part of the awning nicely down. And again, we're sort of making sure that's nicely tensioned. Peg that out as well. And you see you can get it looking really quite smart. And because you've got that kind of double seal with the zip and then the part, you know, it gives it almost like a watertight feel. Main thing is make sure that baffle's completely over. And you've also got a pegging point here. You can just get that down a little bit. But, you know, in theory, you could buy two of these and have sort of two sealed sections. But we'll have a look at the little review video we got on the awning with this in place, because we're going to go through a bit more details on the bits. But like I said, zip down there as well. Little Velcro toggle points, so you can roll it from right to left or left to right. Like I said, halfway. If you want to, you've got 4 zip pullers, so you can create a little veranda as well. So have a little bit of airflow coming through, but keeps the dogs quite nicely in. So very simple, easy. Any more questions, queries, or want to see the product in terms of the pricing or sizing, the link below will lead you directly to our website where all information is there. But thank you for watching, and that's kind of a little pitching / review video of the porch door to go with Cayman Combi.